bakasyon.
Oo. Malapit na matapos ang bakasyon.
Ayun!
Johnny puts them away.
Galit si Chot Reyes dahil baseline yun eh.
Yeah.
Para bang sinabi niya, bakit yung pinanood?
Correct. At the corner, and that's it. That's a 17-point lead now. And
Bagay. No?
nababagalan na rin ako eh. Oh, kapos. Oh. Balado with his power play on the inside. Both at the end of the third quarter. Nice pass. But then wide open, long. You can see it. Pag-release niya, no chance of it going in. Wait, double! Yeah, he did. Galit ni Coach, ni Con.
Oh, kasi
Tinulak
mga,
si Hawkins at saka si Lastimoso were going in, no?
kasi yung mga players niya were hot on the official.
Pero talagang kita-kita
double,
na. Look
no
at this.
question,
Look
no
what
question.
happened here. He stops. Look at him. He cradles the ball with one hand. Referee had no choice but to call it. Consistent player.
And Capacio's frustration, very clear.
Castello is a kind of player that will always hold you down. And you know, hindi naman tatanggapin ni Capacio yun. Laro lang tayo. Huwag mo ko hawakan. Kasi like that, you're holding him down eh. He can get hurt if he goes up. Huwag mo ko hawakan.
Ang aming Pangulo sa Vintage Enterprises, sa Vintage Sports, Mr. Ricky Velez na nasa kanan ng inyong mga screen, si Commissioner Jim Bernardino. Napakamakulay ng kanyang
T-shirt
sa gabing ito.
Super color.
Yes! Rainbow effect. 59-48 po as we welcome you to the fourth and final quarter. Carriazo. Dalawang tira niya, medyo malakas na.
Oh, that's a blocking foul.
Tuloy si Tindo!
Medyo nawawala na naman yung tawagan ng referee. Parang nailang kasi yung referee kanina nung advance ng isang crowd during the break. Eh.
Sa akin ang sitwasyon doon, out of position yung referee doon sa last, yung blocking foul na yun eh.
Ooh, what a dive by Edmond Reyes. Tinapik pa ni Team Con. Good effort, guys. Good effort. I like that.
Si Team Con, ano yan eh, sportsman yan eh. Alam niya yung mga ganyan eh. As we take a look at the production line by quarters.
Nothing to crow about again, but like I said, enough to be leading and leading by a good margin. Some bad shots being taken by both teams actually.
Exactly.
No? Parang namamadali.
Heave-ho, heave-ho.
Babalik ulit sila kay Alvin who had some success at the end of the third quarter. Nice pass. But then wide open, long. You can see it. Pag-release niya, no chance of it going in. Wait, double! Yeah, he did. Galit ni Coach, ni Con.
Oh, kasi
tinulak
mga,
si Hawkins at saka si Lastimoso were going in, no?
Kasi yung mga players niya were hot on the official.
Pero talagang kita-kita na. Look at this.
Question,
Look what happened here. He stops. Look at him. He cradles the ball with one hand. Referee had no choice but to call it. Ayan na, yun ang inaayaw ni Coach Team Kong kaya tinutulak niya ang player. Don't step onto the floor. Tatawagan kayo ng ganyan. But it's a clear violation.
Walang question.
He had no control of the ball, so he had to lift it and palm it. And he lost control of the ball on the fast break. Ay si Iwaki Trillo, kaya siya kay kaibigan kong Elmer Yanga.
Oo.
Pacify.
Kasi si Waki, ganun din yan. Gusto ayaw, si Waki will always, cool lang, cool ka lang.
Hindi, malamig yan si Waki.
Cool cut yan
Para na air condition yan, tsaka refrigerator combined. Ito puti ni Waki.
Ano, Dr. J?
Namula na.
Dr. J, ano ba yan? Eskimo? Dati.
Basta si Elmer pa rin na number 1 sa kanya.
Sa diplomasya, ano? Alvin, ayaw po, rebound, secured.
I've been trying to get himself hot, trying to bring the team back. Meanwhile, Jerry's been sitting in for quite a while now.
May katagalan na, no?
Double teaming against Johnny, but look how he gets away from it quickly.
Carriazo really taking it extremely strong to the basket. Bong Ravenna with the personal. Si Joaquin ngayon, cheerleader pa.
Okay naman yan si Waki. Lima na yata ang personal foul ni Bong Ravena, no?
Si Ravena, you're correct, Dr. J. 5 na nga.
Tough assignment in Cariaso who just keeps on moving and moving.
Alam mo, both clubs, talagang hindi spectacular tonight sa shooting. Ano?
Yeah, the quality of the game up to this point, you cannot really be proud about. No? But it's because it's also brought about by the pressure of the game, the extended defense that both teams are trying to put against each other. Nakita mo, may sakit na yung player, naglalaro pa. You know,
Saka yung emotional pressure ba?
Oo. Naupuan pa yata ni Yokozuna si ano.
Si Reyes.
Siguro yung mga wrestling, yung mahilig sa wrestling, alam niyo yung sinasabi ko, pag nadaga na kayo ni Yokozuna, todas kayo.
At hindi nalalayo yung yata yung laki ni Bulado doon.
Oo. You know, sasabihin nila 450. Hindi naman siguro. That's a little bit of an exaggeration. Pero it really looks big, especially alam mo baka may mga padding pa yung kanyang
alam mo naman ang hype ng wrestling, Dr. Deng. 59-49. 10 ang lamang po ng Alaska.
What pressure. Batindo is gone, but he misses a layup. There's a loose ball foul on
Volado, 5 ang fouls.
Bong Hawkins coming in for Kevin Ramos. Si Bong Hawkins lumingon pa. Coach, baka gusto mo si Volado na palitan ko.
At least nag-iisip din siya doon sa sitwasyon.
Ano si Bong is a real thinker. That's why he's a good player. He's an intelligent player.
Who makes basketball such a simple chore, simple undertaking, pure and simple.
Bong Hawkins going back to guarding Albin, who's had a hard time against him. So double team. Oops. Johnny almost lost his footing.
Para siyang shortstop, ano? Sinave niya yung line drive. Hinarang niya. 10 pa rin. May kadalasan na sinasabi ko itong 10-point lead kasi walang scoring na nangyayari.
Ito pa, isa pa ang mahabang quarter ito so far.
Both ball clubs missing horribly. Alaska missing their 3 attempts. Purefoods missing their 4 attempts.
Kaninong foul yun? May Pubito eh. Hindi, wala. Coming from the outside yata si Lastimosa in that play. So violation na tinawag.
Watch this takeaway.
Johnny is just such a good anticipator of those kind of passes. No? He's a guy who likes to steal it. Yeah, mahihirapan makadribble lang. Kailangan talaga ipasa no?
8 minutes.
Si Johnny.
I'm sorry. Just wanted to say that we're down to 8 minutes and 50 seconds.
Dami pang oras niyan, set. Oo. Matagal nang walang umi-score eh.
Oo.
Jerry. Wala pa rin.
5 misses. Not a single field goal has been scored. Only a free throw off the technical earlier.
Nakakahilo itong quarter na ito.
Kanina naman mabagal, no?
Nababagalan na rin ako. Oh, kapus. Oh. Volado with his power play on the inside.
Both clubs shooting blanks.
Yeah, blanks are only good in a movie.
Or in target practice.
There's the foul by Jerry on Volado. He goes to the free throw line.
Just for the benefit of our late tuners, China Trinidad, our colleague, did a masterful job of emceeing the presentation of the Best Player of the Conference Award, Alvin Patrimonio, winning that particular award, getting the nod of the people who voted and the statistical points as well. Meanwhile, a miss by Volado.
He's 1 out of 4 from the free throw line, but that's an 11-point lead now being enjoyed by Alaska.
All the points of this quarter, 2 of them in fact, free throw points. Ang Purefoods simple, no? They're looking for that one person to change how life has been in this game.
Yeah, it's been difficult for them. They've had no real leader on the floor. Patrimonio tried to give them something in the third quarter, but it was very limited. Wala yung consistent player.
And Capacio's frustration, very clear.
Because Costello is a kind of player that will always hold you down. And you know, hindi naman tatanggapin ni Capacio yun. Laro lang tayo, huwag mo ko hawakan. Kasi like that, you're holding him down eh. He can get hurt if he goes up. Huwag mo ko hawakan.
Yun naman si Reyes ang naging
taga-awat.
Diplomat natin doon sa eksenang yun.
Costello was able to hold himself down.
Technicals on both sides.
Cancel each other out.
This is not a double technical foul. So both teams will take a technical
Free throw shot. Mauna muna yung...
May nauna yung... Paano Dr. J nangyari doon?
Well, it's not a double technical foul. Different eh. Yung second motion, yung isa ano... I didn't hear what Costello's technical foul was for. So, both teams will take the technical free throw shots. And I think Capacio might be given to free throws also kasi team of akong shooting na yun eh. Hinawakan lang si Capacio kaya hindi nakabitaw ng bola yun eh. No?
Both clubs have yet to score from the field.
Si Racela, I think, will take the technical free throw shot for Purefoods. As you know, sa technical free throw, you can assign anybody on the floor to take it for you. No? Racela makes the technical free throw.
Down to a 10-point lead. Mulado will sit down, Dr. J.
Yes, so hindi pala binigyan ng free throw shot si Capacio, hindi team of akong shooting because Costello held him down. No?
Iniipit eh. Yeah. Samantala, narito si Santos. Reyes, Capacio, Santos.
Isolated. Gotta take that jump shot. But no firmness, walang tigas ang tira.
Walang conviction baga, walang devotion. May desire pero hindi lang talaga tama ang technique eh.
Masyadong malambot.
Oo, malamya. 7:29 remaining. 10-point lead.
That's a wide open baseline for Johnny.
Oo, pwede niyang ikutan yun.
Costello taking away that rebound away from Edmund Reyes.
Dr. J, the field goals have taken a vacation.
Oo. Malapit na matapos ang bakasyon.
Ayun!
Johnny puts them away.
Galit si Chot Reyes dahil baseline yun eh.
Yeah.
Para bang sinabi niya, bakit yung pinanood?
Correct. Siya na nga lang ang tatalo sa atin doon sa play na yun. Pinabayaan niyo pa siya.
Balik sa 12 ang abante ng Alaska Milk. 6:47 remaining. Narito si Capacio. Awkward shot.
Johnny with a rebound.
And no need for Alaska to rush.
Purefoods needs a timeout at this point. They're a dozen points down and they have had no good shot at the basket in the last 3 plays at all.
Walang malinis na pag-asinta. Jump shot, lahat hindi tama ang talon.
Nice steal. Nice steal again.
One. And possession changes hands. Narito si Racela, nagmamadali. Capacio pulling the trigger. Ayaw. Hawkins, pirouette. Yes. You were talking about the timeout, Dr. J. Here it is. And Purefoods says, that's enough. Timeout. Game 4 is down to its last 5 minutes and 40 seconds, and Purefoods gets a field goal. And it's the first field goal of Purefoods in the quarter. 64-52 ang ating bilang. 5:24 remaining. Johnny. Jolas to the open Carriazo. Alters his direction. Carriazo has been missing.
Well, that's a dozen-point lead, but there is still time to get themselves back in the ball game. The Hot Dogs really needed that timeout.
You know, Purefoods 16 out of 53.
30%.
5 seconds.
Ipit na naman, so they have to take a desperation jump shot.
Question, Dr. J, technique. I don't see anybody from Purefoods except Patrimonio and Codenier. Yung jump shot straight up. Parang merong difficulty.
Yung parang hirap. Tito Ken, but he's not getting himself into good scoring position. And Racela is the other guy, but he's not on the floor right now. The others are not good jump shooters.
Oh, like Ravena, parang hindi technically sound.
Kasi kaya nga masakit sa kanila when guys like Kabahug left them. You know, those were their gunners of the past that helped them, as you see. The Blancs. The Blancs really. Ang sasama, no? Ang percentage, mahirap i-compute. Ayan, katulad ng Blanc.
Willie Marshall, our head statistician, providing this bits and pieces of information. Like game 1, Alaska 78, Purefoods 77 was the lowest scoring finals game in PBA history.
Ito, Blancahan na. You know?
Like this is a candidate for the all-time low.
Well, Alaska is in the penalty, so that'll mean free throw shots.
Alaska will utilize a timeout. Magandang gabi po sa inyo lahat. Seb Sarmenta po ito kasama ng ating basketball doctor si Andy Howe. 64-53. Kababa na score talaga. No?
Yeah, it's really going to be a spine-tingling finish with the way the players have been missing, you know. Purefoods had all the chances to come back in this ball game. Of course, it's not just over with a 10-point deficit with 3:49. No? But both teams have really struggled with their offensive game.
Parang may kalawang yung mga baril eh.
Ang execution ng Alaska is, however, so much better.
Oo naman, that's true. Like in that case, except for the foul being called.
Yeah, but you can see again, Hawkins was setting up one of his teammates for layup. Ravena will now foul out. First casualty of the ball game. And we'll have Evangelista coming back into the ball game.
8 points ang suma total ng scoring ni Ravena.
6 of them in the first half.
First quarter pa nga.
Actually, yes. 2 3-point plays. 1 3-point shot, backdoor play. Wala. Tulog pa si Evangelista nung binigyan ng play ng gano'n ni Hawkins si Carriazo.
Yes.
Tulog pa si Evangelista nun.
Para kang inabutan ng dyaryo bagong gising ka pa lang.
Maybe he probably thought he wasn't going to come back in anymore. Good steal by Hawkins.
Foot race!
And Abarientos was taking them to the cleaners in that last play.
Well said, Dr. J. Sabi ko na nga ba't mahilig ka sa gangster movies eh.
Well, again, Alvin, he may have won a most valuable player, but he's also got to prove that he can win a game with his team in this series because actually, although he played a couple of minutes, hindi siya kasali nung game na yun.
Oo.
Parang iba na naman ang ginalaw ng kanyang teammates when he came back onto to the team.
Should Alaska hang on and win this one, they will have a 3-1 lead in the series going into Sunday's game. The jump ball is at 7 p.m. and the venue, please remember this, Araneta.
Araneta Coliseum.
At 5 o'clock, if you come in earlier, you'll get an opportunity to listen to the music of the Eraserheads. They'll have a mini concert that will serve as our curtain raiser for game number 5.
3 minutes and 4 seconds. Some of the crowd beginning to leave. That's a big lead for Alaska, who seems to have been in total control of this game.
Should be an all-time low as far as the finals are concerned. It's 54 points of Purefoods. Their leading scorer is Cordillera, who had 12, followed by Patrimonio's 10, then Ravenna with 8. Santos with 6. PJ Hot Dogs never tasted the lead in this one.
At the corner, and that's it. That's a 17-point lead now, and Lastimosa maybe putting the nail on the coffin there.
And that will bring Alaska closer to what they have been craving for, the All-Filipino title.
Yes. Traveling violation called on Hawkins. You can get frustrated a little bit dahil minsan nakikita natin nangyayari yan na hindi natatawagan ng referee. Ito malayo nga, natawagan pa.
Dr. J, there are nights na makakatulog talaga yung opensa mo. But this is really awful for Purefoods. They didn't expect their offense to dip so dramatically.
Yes, especially coming off a win.
A big one.
Oh, hindi bali kung galing ka sa talo na tinambakan ka, medyo pwede siguro demoralize ka. Galing ka sa panalo, dapat aapang ka yung game. Bakit bumagsak yung laro ninyo na ganon, no? Except for the first game, none of the games have been really close, no?
Correct. But even that first game, Dr. J, nung
So, Alaska.
bandang huli na lang nagkadikitan eh.
Yep. This shows that Purefoods is still not a complete lineup at all. Marami nga kayong bago, pero those guys cannot deliver in this kind of a series. Iba pa rin yung mga veterano.
Correct. Score of that first game was 78-77. Then the second game, going Alaska's way, also was 86-79. That Purefoods win was a 99-87 triumph just a few days ago. We're into the last 2 minutes, brought to you by Tanduay Rum, 5 years junior Lapad. Tanduay is the #1 rum.
Junior Lapad.
Oh.
Well, stay tuned for our Guilty's Choice Player of the Game.
Yes,
We have a 20-second timeout being called by Coach Team Coach.
By the way, come Sunday, looks like our friend Ed Picson and Kinito Henson, it will be their turn to work. We'll have only one game come this Sunday. Our invitational tournament for the collegiate teams has drawn to a close, with LaSalle winning earlier tonight, 79-77 against the USD Growling Tigers.
Ba double victory si Waki, no?
In a way, yes. San Luigi ba yung naglalaro, Dr. J? Anong basa mo doon sa LaSalle team, Dr. J? Anong evaluation mo?
I didn't see the game completely. Still a long way to go. Matagal pa yan. But it's improved dramatically.
May mga elemento naman na magpapalakas naman. Ano?
Yeah, they're not as strong as they were last year, but they have improved as a team.
What with Jason Webb there? Ano,
Oo, maraming nawala dyan.
Ramas, he has helped. He has helped really tonight.
Walang kalaban-laban yung center and forward lineup ng Hot Dogs to the Alaska Milkmen in this ballgame. They've just been torn apart.
Ramas with 11 points. And Alaska is a minute and 14 seconds away from taking a 3-1 lead in the series. Ramas, he's everywhere.
Yes. You can see how raw the players of Purefoods are. No? Sila Putsalan.
June is open.
This guy who missed all of his shots, I thought he'd make that one because they have such a big lead right now. He usually is a good finisher. No? Si June Reyes.
Siya yung tagalagay ng exclamation point eh. Pagsalan. Ice cold offense. Actually, both teams not shooting that.
But Purefoods will not get to 60 the way it's going.
Oh, yeah, very clear.
Down to 32 seconds in this match.
Mukhang all-time low, Dr. J, ano?
They might get a layup here. De La Rosa will finish the layup.
Ramas, that's 13.
Baliktad. Baliktad. Pareho tayo nakakita na, ha?
75-57, 13 seconds remaining. And the band of Alaska beginning to play Mabuhay.
Is fifth personal.
When we complete this game, we'll be having Mr. Ronnie Nathaniel talk to Tim Cohn. And we're going to take a few minutes break and present some very nicely produced commercials, and then we'll present to you our Gilby's Choice player.
Daming timeout natira.
Yes, indeed.
Wasn't used by both players, by both coaches. 3 each left.
What a game Johnny has played.
Yeah, well, it's what you get paid for, no? That comes with the territory, as they say. The respect that he gets from the opponents and the officials.
Tapos yung Alaska talagang wanted to win tonight, ano?
Yep.
Talagang kita mo yung init din nila sa bench, ano? Yung emotion nila eh.
Yeah, but Purefoods did not give a good fight. That's the problem. They did not play well offensively, so they never gave them a good fight. They did not put pressure on them. Oh, that's a hard foul.
Norway Costello.
He was not even going to give Rosella that opportunity to hit a 3-point shot. He was going after him. Yan ang ibang-iba dito sa NBA, no? Ganyan, no? Tumira ka na, tapos na yan, di ba? Sometimes hindi na sila tumitira, di ba? Talo na kami, tapusin mo na yan. Get out of here.
Kasi sila sasakinan ng eroplano kasi, Dr. J.
You know, but you only give up fouls yung bang, if you still have a chance of winning the ball game.
Naman,
usually, pag wala ng chance, si Chot, you lost already, tawid the court. Last court. It's going to take a lot of working. I don't know if they can get the comeback, you know, after getting beaten this way.
Must be a downer talaga, no? After being uppity
winning.
up. After being uppity up, after that big win in Game 3, tend to play so bad.
You know, and Alvin was in pretty good shape. He did not force his shots in the beginning. No? Pinagbibigyan niya talaga ng oportunidad yung mga kakampi niya.
No question about it. So crystal clear, Purefoods played so poorly tonight.
We'd like to remind you that this Sunday at 5
75-62 is the final count. Alaska winning by 13 and now have a 3-1 lead in this series, Dr. J.
Yes, it's a commanding lead. The way they're playing, they cannot be stopped. It's got Purefoods really has to make a big adjustment. But it's been done before. Meron nang bumalik dyan, no?
I'm interested to find out what Tim Cohn feels right now after coming off that loss and scoring a big win. Mr. Nathaniels, please ask Mr. Cohn.
Thank you very much. Tim, this was a different team from the team we saw the other day that lost game number 3 in terms of intensity at the very least.
Well, I thought they played they played with intensity, but they got a little frustrated. I think that their shots didn't fall like they did in the first game. I thought we did a real good job at coming out and contesting their shots early in the game and taking away some of their confidence. But you got to give them credit. You know, Alvin's out there limping up and down the floor. You know, from a fan standpoint and from a league standpoint, you hate to see that happen to a key player in a 7-game series. And I feel sorry for them, and I feel sorry for the fans. But I don't want to take away from what we did today. I thought we came out and played real tough and hard the whole time.
I'll be honest with you, I thought that was an advantage for you in the sense that the more they kept Alvin on the hard court, the better opportunities you had because, you know, he was moving down slowly in defense. He was committing some reach-in fouls that he normally wouldn't commit. And offensively, you let him hold the ball for a little while, and just when he looked dangerous, you double-teamed him. The clock was running out, and they were in trouble.
Yeah, you know, it was obvious he didn't have his quickness today, and one of the reasons he was reaching on defense because he couldn't get to the ball quickly and had to use his hands because he couldn't use his feet. And I just got to give the guy credit for coming out and playing. You know, they felt they needed his leadership out there, and you know, obviously we're the better team when they don't have Alvin. Yeah. So you know, they tried to see if they could get something out of him, and didn't work today. But I'm sure they'll try to do it again on Sunday, and they'll see if it can work on Sunday.
You know, they didn't shoot well at all in the first half, but they were still down by only about 5 points. Did that bother you at any stage?
Yeah, that's what we were looking at the stats, saying they were shooting 33%, and we're only up 5 points. And it did bother us, and we were a little concerned. But we continued to play the real good defense. We didn't let down, and that was the concern. You let down usually in the second half of your defense. We didn't do that, and our offense kept going at him. And when we were able to stay in the lead, they really didn't have that guy to help them come back, which is usually Alvin.
Now, as far as they're concerned, this must be a downer after that big win the other day. They lost this one rather badly because they played poorly. it gives you a major upper hand going into that game on Sunday.
Well, they're fighting history now. I mean, there's only been one team in the history of the league that's come back from a 3-1 deficit, and obviously we don't want to be the team that chokes and lets them win in 3 games, lets us beat us straight 3 games. So we're real concerned. We want to come out and play a real hard game. The earlier we can finish it, if we can finish it on Sunday, better, because Alvin Patrimonio is going to need time to get back and be ready, and we know better to beat him now and not let him get ready.
What are your chances of finishing on Sunday?
Oh, we're definitely going to go for it. Our players hopefully learned their lesson by the last 3 in game 3. They let down. They didn't come out aggressive defensively, and after winning the first 2, I hope that doesn't happen again in game 5. Yeah. So I hope we learned our lesson. I think we did. We have a very experienced team. They know what it's going to take. So I think we'll come out and we'll really go for it on Sunday.
Thank you very much, and good luck to you, Coach.
Thank you, Ronnie.
Well, we'll take a break, and then Anthony Suntay will come back with the best player of this game.
Take a look at the numbers. 18-8. Double.
And he got a lot of steals off Alvin. And those 3 steals were off Alvin.
18-18. Fat. Okay, tingnan natin, Bong Hawkins. Anthony?
Okay, thank you very much, sir. Bong, sinasabi ko doon sa mga tao na nung pumasok ako sa locker room ninyo, pinapakita ni Coach Tim Con sa inyo yung shot chart. Na first quarter, ang ganda nung tinakbo nyo, lahat kasi sa loob. Tapos sa second quarter, naging sa lahat sa labas. Talagang yun ba yung naging key?
Well, nung first quarter kasi, nung lumamang na kami, medyo nung second quarter, meron kaming puwang para tumira sa labas dahil we're leading eh. Pero siguro kung tight ball game, hindi naman mangyayari yung ganun.
But aside from that, we were talking just a while earlier and you were saying defense really started it para sa inyo.
Yeah, every time na talagang malakas yung depensa namin, talagang susunod na yung opensa eh. Kailangan magsimula sa depensa eh. Dahil isa pa itong Purefoods, umano rin to yung explosive team. So pag hindi mo talaga tinutukan yung sa depensa, pag nag-explode sila, malamang late ka na bago makaka-recover katulad na nangyari nung third game.
Alam mo, ang importante rito talaga sa Championship Series against Purefoods, you have to set the tone early at nagawa nyo rin yun.
Well, sa tingin ko for both teams, gano'n ang trend eh. Kailangan you will set the tone early in the game. Defensively, pinaka-importante. Yun talaga ang nagdi-dictate ng nitong Championship Series.
Okay, thank you very much. Congratulations. Good luck sa next game niyo on Sunday.
Thank you, Anthony.
Okay, we're gonna take a break. We'll be back after this.
With this team, once the 6th game comes around, if there's a 6th game.
At saka earlier than the schedule ng game, the jump ball is at 7 o'clock. May 5 o'clock na concert ang Eraserhead. So, do come around for that. Bonus yun. Then tayo, uuwi ka agad. May interesting hot topic ang napag-uusapan sa Rated D. Parting shot, partner?
Wala naman. I think, Alaska deserved to win the ball game, but to win the championship, they must come out and play the way that they played here in the second game. I think those were their best games so far in the series.
Okay, in behalf of all of us here at Vintage Sports, VTV, and IBC, salamat po.